Okay. This is gonna be my first time playing a scary game in like forever. But yeah. So we are going to be playing The Park. If anyone's watching, if not, that's cool. This is going to be quite an experience because I legitimately have not played a scary game in a long time. So let's just get started. I don't know much about this game other than you're in like an amusement park. Your mom's looking for their lost daughter, I believe. So this ought to be interesting. Just make sure everything's set up properly. Alright, cool. So I guess this is also kind of a bit of a let's play. Oh boy, here we go. A small light for like camera, like face. Park is a narrative experience best in the dark rooms. Okay. Well, that's kind of spoopy. Wow, so when the screen gets kind of dark, you can't really see me. So if I do that, aim the light towards me just a little bit. Cool. Funny, calm,
In my
precise.
heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
That's me. Is that Scarlett Johansson?
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum. Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Is this me? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can make the settings a little bit more clear. Cause like it looks a little choppy. Guess not. Cool. Whatever. Wow, the sensitivity is actually like super high. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's as low as it gets. Wow. Well, alright, let's go. So there's my kid, I guess. Kellum, I believe is their name. Okay, I'm just gonna I already feel weird doing this.
Attention patrons, the park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Cool. Oh, they tell you.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
A tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring their dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all those who follow after. Dedicated to this first day of May 1977, James B. Longley. Alright. That's cool. Give me 1 second. Someone. Let's see. Hey, a person. Oh, cutscene. Cool.
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
So my kid ran into the park all by himself.
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum!
Over here.
Okay, it's suddenly getting dark already? Cool, cool. Oh hell, I'm not reading all this right now. Fuck, I guess I got to. What I can't. I should read this. Alright. Welcome to Atlantic Island Park. When I first came to visit Solomon Island, I fell deeply in love with its natural beauty. Scenic place, and I created many of my best memories here. I wanted to create a place that captures the essence of Solomon Island. A place where families could bring their children to create memories of their own. I invite you to explore this park that we've created, from the Ferris wheel, which rivals the local lighthouse for the best views of the area, to the sideshow alley, where we have many fascinating games and objects from the local area to explore. Enjoy and plan your winter. Chad the Chipmunk recommends, for the little ones, try the Tunnel of Tales for a gentle, family-friendly retelling of timeless fairy tales. If that sounds a little too slow, grab an adult and jump on bumper cars. Full throttle fun for everyone. For the teens, pump up your adrenaline by going through the spin cycle on the Octotron. Fuck those kind of things, man. I hate rides that just spin. Then defy the laws of gravity on our award-winning roller coaster. Does it not have a name? Finish it all up in the House of Horrors, but be warned, it might scare all the fun out of you. Then what's the fucking point? For the big ones, take a romantic spin on the Ferris wheel with your significant other, good being on gender neutral, and take in the natural beauty of Solomon Island. Follow it up with a stroll through the exotic sights and wild games in the sideshow alley. There truly is something for everyone at Atlantic Island Park. Once you've left Atlantic Island Park, there is still so much to do on Solomon Island. Present this brochure to our local business partners to save some big dollar signs. Places to eat: Sunshine Deli. Whether a light snack or something more substantial, the Sunshine Deli can find a way to satisfy your craving. Phone number: Susie's Diner, Lobster Trap, Places to Sleep, Motel, blah 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 blah. I already took way too long to read that.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car!
Over here.
Bro, is that you?
Wait for Mommy, Callum!
Over
There's something
here.
special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives.
Oh wow, okay.
On the other, anything we might dare to dream.
Already I'm impressed
No
with this
wonder
game.
Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Okay, the reason why I'm impressed with this game already is because if you look down, you can see your own body. And a lot of games, you can't really see your own self when you look down. Then it's not. No. Yo, what up, Slappy? How did it get so dark so fast? No.
Oh God. The park. What happened here? Callum?
Okay, of course I can run. No. Do I have like a health, like a stamina bar?
You can't catch me.
Okay, Callum.
Callum!
Where the fuck are you going? Come over here. Why would you ever, as a kid, want to run through an amusement park by yourself at night? Alright, so I'm just gonna keep chasing this kid. I could be exploring, but nah. When did my kid become a marathon runner? Goodness. Alright, whatever. He's dead already. Carney Killian is Satan's whore. Well, I mean, maybe.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
This way.
Where? Okay.
Callum, come back here right now.
Yeah,
This way, Mommy.
this kid is being an absolute brat right now. I'm just gonna assume. Hey, okay, there's a shoe.
I think this belongs to Callum.
What the fuck? Alright, first this kid runs away. And, how are you running without shoes? Don't you know that's
Chad the
dangerous?
Chipmunk, huh?
Chad the Chipmunk
Just a
welcomes
drunk guy
you
in a suit.
Okay. Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations: 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley, Octotron Park entrance. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. That's not very nice. I'm sure there's gonna be something I can examine on the bench. Aha, that was right.
I wonder what this is.
Oh, that's really small. Purchased the land on Solomon Island for a pittance. I might add whatever old Archie Anderson did to the locals. Just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what your plans to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is better with a curse carried from the old country, and old man Henderson, he did terrible dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect. I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. So this amusement park was built on like cursed soil from old land and stuff. Of course they would still do it, because people are fucking silly.
Come to mommy, Callum.
So yeah, by the way, right-clicking is what does the vocal
Come on,
like,
this
voice.
way.
Oh, cool, awesome. I don't even know where you
Callum,
went.
stay where you are.
Just gonna assume it's this way. Is this water? Alright, so I can't go through water.
Come on, Mommy.
Where are you? Oh. No, that's not you either. What the fuck? Where did you go? Oh. Oh no. That little swan thingy was not there before, was it? Guess I gotta get on.
Callum?
Okay.
Wait for mommy.
You don't think you would notice your kid riding like on a swan thingy at night? Come on, man. This is just bad parenting 101. I don't want to look around, but
Near
where
a
did you
great
go?
forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and
okay,
abandon
fuck
them
that.
there.
What the fuck is that?
No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
Okay,
Clever
get the
Hansel
fuck out of
leaves
here.
a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods.
Stop looking at
When
me.
their father leaves them,
Its eyes
the
are
children
following me.
wait a
Okay,
while,
I'm gonna
then
slip
follow
away.
the trail
Thanks.
back to their parents'
No,
house.
thanks.
After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again. Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
This is a long duck ride.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls. "Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house?" An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you." But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman...
Hold on. I just realized the game's a little dark, so I'm just gonna make that just a little brighter. If I can. Of course I can't. God damn it.
reminded them of their cruel mother. "Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you." The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. "You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside," the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Oh, no.
Once inside the house, the old woman changed.
Barrel in the water? Okay.
She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. "Your brother will make a good mouthful," the old witch told Gretel. "Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him."
Well?
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven." But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool," the old witch said. "The opening is here." And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
So they bust into a house.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
What? I've never heard that side of the story. Well, alright. So they pretty much bust into the house, eat the walls. Okay, that's nice. No thanks. Thank you. Alright then. Alright. Get me off this wild ride. Cool. Can I go on it again? No, I can't. Not that I would want to, but yeah.
Callum, stay where you are!
Go where?
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children.
I'm assuming you
The
went
whole
down this way.
world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws. Callum?
So she decided to give a random monologue. Alright, cool, cool. Okay. Is there anything in these things?
Another accident. This place.
Park maintenance. No, that was not cool. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduce what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has all been for nothing. And if I go to the other side, I'm pretty sure that's the bear I was looking for. And it has a knife in its eye? That's worrisome.
Come out, sweetie!
One of the problems I have about like very big open world games that this seems to be, okay, well, one of the problems I have in general with open world games is like the fact that it is an open world, so like you can explore, and like I prefer games with like that gives you like a direction to go, but like they also give you the opportunity to explore. But as of right now, this game seems to have some sort of sense of direction with the path it's putting you on. But like, I don't know, the openness of this amusement park makes me want to just explore, but I want to get to the story and the spooks. What if I go down here? I know I'm supposed to go down there, but... Alright, whatever.
Callum, stay where you are!
I mean, honestly, at this point, if he hasn't even, I've been saying that, but like, and if he hasn't stayed there yet, I don't think he's gonna listen anytime soon.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Save a note for it.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Okay, witness name, greed, Norma, eyewitness report, and just so something bad happened, and this is the witness report. We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people take photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice. At first he was making some animal, like a tiger or a lion. But as more ice fell away, when he first looked, it was a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more he looked at it, the more he saw there was something not quite right about the proportion, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. Then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teachers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. The last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was the eyeball of one of those poor kids that landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. So, Chad, the chipmunk, killed the kid. So I'm assuming now Chad the chipmunk haunts this park. Or terrorizes it, more or less, because for him to haunt he'd have to be dead, but he seems to be pretty alive. Is there any way I can get on this ride? Actually, yeah, let me try to do that. Oh, here's an opening. Cool.
I can't get on while it's moving.
You're right. Increase speed.
Come out, sweetie!
Alright, nah, let me actually decrease that.
I can't get on while it's moving.
It's still going? Those are some pretty sad looking cars. Alright. I mean, it's nighttime. Might as well ride the Octotron. Okay. This is kinda gross. Hey, it's in my feet. Okay, how are they gonna spook you here? Oh, not a fan of these kind of things either. But, oh, cool. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Cool. Where'd it go? Oh, it's gone. I guess so. I feel kinda sick actually just like looking at this spinning myself.
This
kinda look like Scarlett Johansson a little bit. Huh. Am I supposed to go down this way, or is that
treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, My thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Does she not love her kid or something? Like, I don't know. It's kind of, I'm getting kind of a weird vibe from this. She sounds like she's upset about having her kid. But like, huh. I don't know.
Come out, sweetie!
I heard a little whisper that said this way. Guess I gotta listen to it. What is that saying?
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
This is the bumper cars. Huh. Okay. Okay. This I'm a fan of. I like bumper cars. I'd fucks with it.
Where are you?
Alright, first, okay, real talk though, like, how did this kid, if this kid actually, like, did run away this far?
Callum?
How?
Where'd you go?
Okay, kid, you good? You good, kid? This is a big bumper cars. This is cool. This is a bumper car I would love to go on. Oh, there's one car with lights? Of course, let me go investigate.
Where did you go?
Oh, what the fuck? Just not gonna go head on, but... Exit before it. Oh boy. Employee named Francis Dufresne, October 25th, 1976. Job laborers working on the crane. Lead person of a brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. Aww. Poor Dufresne. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employer's portion of a workers' compensation form? Yes. Supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing them. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident? Double checking of the straps after transfer should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? Yes. Right. Additional comments or notes. The local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the bad spirits. Oh, fuck me. Cool. Can I move? Nope, guess not. Alright. Alright, let me go investigate what the fuck that was.
Callum! Tell Mommy where you are!
Oh, I don't like that little vocal Why? Why you gotta add babies into everything? Like, why do all scary games or like horror movies have to have like a baby crying or like kids laughing? Why can't? Why do we have to have that? Just no.
Mommy's coming, Callum!
I guess this is their way of telling me to go up here. Oh, cool. Nice shadow. I can't even jump. That's disappointing, but whatever. I'm not gonna get picky.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad.
Well, duh.
When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
So, I don't know if my character has a name, so I'm just gonna call her, Allison. So I'm assuming Allison doesn't like her kid. That's my assumption. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, these schools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that's why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Sullivan Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the band that I'm missing. Alright. Alright. Gonna. Yeah. Oh, look at these cute little smiley faces. Oh, that's so nice. That's nice. It's like some decent comic relief, if I say so myself. Alright, I'm gonna slow this down because I need to hitch a ride. Alright, cool. It's open now. Let's ride Ferris wheel. Hell yeah, I want to ride this Ferris wheel. Am I allowed to switch seats? Nah. I'm just stuck to seat. Whatever. So, while my kid's running around an abandoned, well, not abandoned, but an old amusement park. Here I am, just riding rides by myself at night, somehow that are fully operational.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me.
So he was a decent.
When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale.
You guys were
I
just
can't tell
flirting.
you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Why does this side of the Ferris wheel cart does not have a door like this one does? What the fuck was that? There was a person. That is not cool at all. Alright. I don't think I didn't see you.
Mommy is coming, Callum!
I'm just gonna increase the speed just to fuck with it. Alright. Why did I do that? Now it's so loud. This way. Wow.
Stay where you are!
Still not gonna listen. Oh, no. This is the way we came. Shit. Is it? You left on this way now.
Don't be afraid.
All of this because my kid was looking for a teddy bear.
Callum, why did you go?
I understand teddy bears are important and all. Come on. Is it really worth this much? Is this the... Oh no. Why would I? See, I mean, oh, okay. That would have been scarier had this not been like 30 FPS, to be honest. And like, I don't know if it's a matter of my computer or something else, but
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
I don't think Allison is fit to be a parent. Just gonna throw that out there with the way she's talking about her kid in specific. I mean, I think it's okay to not like kids, but like, I don't know. I mean, once you've already had a kid, I feel like you kind of have a responsibility. But who am I to decide?
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
Yeah, well, This entire night is just writing a bunch of stuff while looking for
Where
our
are
kid.
you? Callum!
See, one of the problems I have is with this game already now is like her little monologues are very like anti-Callum. Like, I fucking hate this kid. Why do I care for him? Blah 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 blah. But then when I right click, it's very pro Caleb or whatever.
Where are you, Callum?
Like she genuinely cares, but then the little monologues say she doesn't. So I'm just gonna ride this roller coaster while I wait.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean?
Who the fuck
What have you
is
done to
that?
him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
Who the fuck?
Poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of
Oh,
breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just,
Roller coaster is huge.
just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay, these flashing scenes. Cool. Why am I doing this? It's not even that bad, it's just like noise. Okay, relax. Kind of CGI though. Oh. Did we just hit him with our roller coaster? Did we just kill our kid? Holy shit.
Callum? Callum!
Well, all fucking right then. It's kind of so dark you can't see shit in this. Reading page. Alright. It works. The calculations and adjustments work. The transport and storage mechanisms seem to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew what they were fueling. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? That's a word. So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the door to immortality, and such doors open only to those who are willing to find the key. Yo, what? Oh, it's my shadow. I'm dumb. Holy shit. Okay, alright. That genuinely frightened me a little bit.
I can help you, Callum.
Is this like the little booth where you get your picture? I'm assuming it is. A flashlight. Fine, a fucking.
The witch awaits.
Can I use it?
Callum, where are you?
F?
I'm not playing anymore, Callum. Come back. This isn't a game, Callum.
Wait, I'm so confused. How do I get out is my question. Oh.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he He snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. There will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Understand why what? Are you gonna leave him here? Just... Oh. Of course it closed. Of course.
The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Cotton Candy Corpse leaves sour taste in park owner's mouth by Hal Laurel. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse is yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appear to be those of a child. Ugh. It's kinda awkward. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Inmouth Academy who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something like this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide any updates on the story going forward. Okay, now I have a choice of between left or right. Left. Because left. That's blood, I'm assuming. Okay. Is this? This Callum?
You bastard. Who did this to him?
Okay, as soon as I... Okay. Cool. That's nice. Not really. But, okay, I just...
Callum, where are you?
Follow the breadcrumbs.
What? Breadcrumbs. Is that what this is supposed to be? Breadcrumbs? Okay, this is literally just... Okay. I understand I'm supposed to take the pills, but... Why would I take the pills? Like, what would be the point?
These are mine.
Oh, I guess that's why then. Wait, I have a heart tattoo on my right wrist? How have I not seen that yet? Oh. Fuck gravity. Something is... Doter is hot. I can taste your dreams. Wow, alright. Not safe. The League. Your mother. Say no to graffiti that's spelled wrong. Some kids laugh and some kids cry. But most children simply die. Well, all that you love will be carried away. 1980s? Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Reagan, 80. Don't believe anything they tell you. If you're the boogeyman, stop picking your nose then.
Don't leave me here, Callum.
No. What do you?
Turn.
Okay, so assume we'll do this little I'm gonna not walk through it. No, I guess I got to.
Don't touch me.
Future Times by Laurel and Howdy. Belly button is the signature of your personal creator. I believe her name is Mama. Every 17th child is a magnet for sinfulness, made omniscient by broken fires and closeless rain. We don't believe that the earth belongs to the battered goats and shamrock after birth. Only the true naked wrens of righteous indignation are severed by war-crossed cleavages and transexes in rhythm. Beaumont will come to the island bearing the talisman and heal the shadow of the seals that bind the orthodoxy of corruption. Only then will priests shoot, sluts reveal, housewives pontificate, and delayed messiahs axles for the rescue of Tango and Cash. Sweet the temptress who grips the shaft, twists the shaft, and absconding with the third age in something tire into fourth age dark. Oh, oops, my bad. Fourth, while gods lie, writhing in the shattered pit. Is this supposed to make any sense? Like, this is a lot of weird. I don't understand this language. If that's a language to understand in general. Right. Okay, so I guess I had to go a full round before I did the dip. Oh.
Oh God, no!
Okay, alright. I just realized also, because my face cam is in the bottom right corner, you cannot see the achievements
The
for.
park is a
I think
collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. And what secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
So I think I reached the end of the park. I'm gonna see if I can leave.
Callum! Callum!
Don't let the witch put me in the oven.
Where are you, Callum? First of all, because I do not want to walk in a big circle. But I feel like I already have. Oh, I gotta go through this time.
I can help you, Callum.
Don't let him take me.
Assuming I gotta go in this house this time. Hold on. A loading screen. Okay. Haven't really seen one of these all game, but I heard this game was like short, like maybe 2 hours, but I might just try to knock out the whole thing today. But oh,
What have you done with him?
so now I use my flashlight. Okay, I can't even go outside.
Don't leave me!
Hold on, let's see what happens if I turn off this light. Let's see how dark it gets. Give me a second. I'm watching the stream on a side camera, so let me see what it's like. Side computer. Wow, absolute darkness. Cool. So let me just put that away because it's a little too bright. So I have to again wait for it. Hold on. Whatever. It's cool. So I gotta go to the House of Horrors.
Who was that?
Oh, there's my little hand now. I think this is the smoothest part of the game so far. And of course, it is. Done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent, dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I retreat you to the House of Horrors. I must think. Oh, so this whole time I thought this park was just closed, like, for the day. It's abandoned. Cool. I don't know. So then why was I and Callum here in the first place? Whatever. So Nathaniel Winters is supposed to be here. Is he the one in? Is he the one in the Chad the Chipmunk suit? No reflection. Oh, fuck that! Fuck you! Get the fuck out of here! Okay. All right. Cool. So, one thing I like about some video games is when you look into a mirror and you actually see your player model or person itself. So this one doesn't, but you can still see the flashlight. So that's all right. Okay, and of course, flashlight starts to die or like flicker around spooky stuff. If this is what it looks like abandoned, I want to see what this place looked like in action, because this looks pretty good with it itself, I'm sure. What are you? Cool. Alright, well, anyway. Immersion. Oh, fuck you, dude. Come on.
Where is my boy?
Behind you!
No, he's not. Shut the fuck up. You're not. My back's towards the wall, so no, it's not true.
Leave me alone.
Get away!
Callum, what the fuck are you doing? What are these supposed to be? I mean, like, I sort of see it, but is there a theme to this house that I'm missing? Can I do something here? No. 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 Okay. That's nice. Cool, spooky shadows. Just gonna keep going forward. And, yeah, I actually hope, I realize I keep forgetting, I haven't checked the audio at all to see, like, if it's alright. So, I'm gonna take a quick little break and see if the audio is okay. So, be right back. And, yeah, I actually hope, I realize I keep forgetting, I haven't checked the audio at all to see, like, if it's alright. So, I'm gonna take a quick little break and see if the audio is okay. So, be right back. Alright, so audio seems to be fine. Oh, is that a door? Okay, it's kind of really dark in here. This is why, like, it's cool to when you're playing like scary games to put like darkness, like the brightness low, so you get the like immersion. But like if you're recording it, it's kind of better to make it a little brighter, so like it's visible to see what's happening. Let me go through here first. Oh, okay. So no, I'm not gonna. Oh, what's in here? So this is like a secondary room. Is there anything to do in here? I'm sure something's gonna happen in this room. Is the chair gonna start floating or something? Okay, alright. My body literally gets like heat waves anytime like something pops up. Corridors and choices. Okay. Cool. Green. It's an alright color. I like your glasses. Alright. Okay. Nice. Thanks.
One little duck went out one day.
Don't leave me!
So pretty. Oh wow. Okay. So I've discovered a small little glitch somehow. So like, if you look down, you can see the flashlight shadow, but not your own, and then eventually you show up again. So here we go. But let me just talk about the game for a little bit more. Overall, the world itself has seemed pretty cool, like graphic wise, like just story building wise. Like I don't know, it could have been better, but just the world itself, like from my unexperienced standpoint, looks pretty good in my opinion. But whatever, what do I know? Oh, do I have choices between doors to open? Oh, don't do that to me. Don't give me too many choices.
What have you done with him?
Am I able to go back up? Of course not.
Stop!
Door is locked. And that one's locked. Let me guess. This one's not.
Who was that?
No more flashlight? Come on. That's just bad decision making. Examine. Nightmare Circus by Fair and Calm. Can I see the back of the book? A circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townsfolk. Just as he shouts out a curse, now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. Let me guess, that's supposed to be the guy who... Nathaniel Winters?
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum and did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
That made it sound like she would, like this whole entire trip was like a hallucination, as if she was in like some sort of mental asylum. I don't know if it's gonna take that route. Disconnect notice from the Dunwich Power Company, or Dunwich. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. 1. Make the payment limit listed on your last bill. Contact us at number and we can arrange a payment plan so that you can immediately be reconnected. 2. If you believe that this is an error, call us on blah 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 to discuss your options. 3. If you are unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. The power company. Oops. And then just a little book. What is this? A shocking true story, hunger. A true story of the Donners by Famine Press. In April 16th, 2004, I can't read, 1846, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sip, or to sup? Is that a way of saying drink? It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration that the world has ever seen. Now, our panel of donor experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were by the way, I'm not moving the book, it's moving by itself, like that's just the way the characters holding the book. Compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. In this never before seen expose, read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. Cool. Oh, well, not cool, but like interesting. Nice picture. Where am I? A hat? C? Or a G, I guess? Is that like a Walking Dead reference to Clementine? If so, I appreciate it. The Wilting by Susan Anscombe. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of like this whole like examine books by like spinning or whatever. It's kind of, the controls are a little bit janky. With this novel, Susan Anscombe cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. The Wilting. A solar flare has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. Couldn't you just say global warming? And an exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world again. Dynamic, exciting, bombastic, everything we've come to expect from an Anscombe novel. Chance O'Hara is back, and you'd better believe that she's bigger, better, and bolder than ever. Alright. I love you. I'm Callum. Okay, this person might actually be in the mental asylum. Huh. So, Rubik's Cube. Okay. But like, I remember I was supposed to be in like an amusement park, and then I went through like a house of horror, and I somehow ended up here. If this is all part of the house of horror, this is a very convoluted like amusement place thing. Just a convoluted attraction. Shopping list. Milk. Oops, sorry. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. That shopping list sounded good up until you said fish sticks. Open door, or open this fridge. Hell yeah. We got some chicken, what appears to be chicken cutlets, 2 bottles of water, wine, and other things. We'll close that door. And of course, this door is locked. Well, whoop-de-doo. This door is going to be locked too. Of course. Can I relet it? No. Dunwich, I'm going to say Dunwick. Emergency, Miss Maylard. As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you've been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer, Dunwick. So, Allison is from a mental institution, I believe? That's unfortunate. Lorraine. Oh, alright, so it's not Allison, it's Lorraine. Lorraine Maylard. Lorraine, I received your letter and I'm quite surprised. You ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. That's sad. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't ran away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it'll be easier and I can meet Callum. But not yet. I am not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. So that's my mom. Examine toy. It's a pacifier, I believe they're called. Yeah, pacifier. Another notice. Dunwick Emergency Services. Yeah, Lorraine Kimberly Maylard. That's my name. Diagnosis: depression. Date of committal. Date of discharge. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing a partner, Dawn, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept away under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Aftercare recommendations, weekly follow-up, blah blah blah. Discharge instructions. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth when Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression. It is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her, and as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with the medication, we have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. I disagree. Lorraine has her own housing and her employer, Susie, has said... Lorraine has her own housing and her employers... Susie has said that she's welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norma Creed, a local woman, has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with the support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. Medication instructions. The prescription for Zolif can be filled at Flags Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with a 50 milligram dose and then, based on the advice of her doctor, to increase the medication as needed. Hold on, let me just do that. Cool. I'm sure there's gonna be something else for me to examine over here. Wow, that's really small. Berkshire, Mandelston, and Stapleton. Miss Maylard, our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for the accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards the birth of Donald's son, Cal. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I am not being too forward and close the bill for our services with this letter. Damn, so even when my husband accidentally dies, the parents won't give me some of the money he had because they don't have a biological test to show that we have a kid together.
Give it to me!
I haven't right clicked in a while, but let's keep doing that.
Leave me alone! Show yourself?
That was the most like unsure show yourself I've ever heard. That's a lot of stuff to examine. Alright, well, let's start. Nightmare Circus by wait, didn't I already do this? No, oh, okay. The park, it was a waiting for a child. Wait, the park, it was a waiting on a child for taking, using joy for bait, while their mother's mind is breaking. Analgesia win. What? Flags Pharmacy. That's the one where I have to go to get the medicine. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it. I think it is because I am so far from home and I'm working so hard. Every day working at the park it gets worse, like a spring inside my mind, when winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. This guy is relaxed and we what? This guy is relaxed and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind, but when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Don. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy and Emma if it is a girl. Okay. Am I walking in circles now? Did I walk in a circle? Did I really fuck up that bad? Oh.
Don't make me
Hey
look at it.
Callum. Okay Callum, that was really weird. I don't know why you did that, but I saw you, why didn't you?
One little duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. But no little ducks came back.
Thank you. Oh, okay, so it's supposed to be repeating, but things are changing now. Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is very nice. It has made me a happy carrot. Happy. That's funny. Holy shit, it's like 4 o'clock. Hold on one second. I just want to see how long I've been streaming this. An hour and a half. Damn. I'm gonna see if I can make my webcam actually just a touch brighter. Okay, just actually a bit too much of a touch. Cool. If this goes on to like 4:30, I'll stop. Okay. What does it say? There's like a weird state on it now.
Don't leave me!
Okay, so I keep walking in a circle. Okay, so one pill was here before, and now it's a bunch on the floor. The letter. Oh. Don't want. Oh, so the letter got burnt. And this letter that was here is gone now. Can't read that anymore. Oh, what the blood on it now. Not gonna. I love you, Callum. Cool. So that's still alright.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
That was kind of like in tune. That was like in the right key too. That was cool. Shopping list. Oh. Milk. Wow. So you need a lot of stuff left. Is there anything in the fridge now? Pictures of us as aliens in the car.
I'm a horrible mother. Where is he?
History of Solomon Island. I didn't run away, Dad took me. I can't examine the big pacifier thing anymore. Okay, it's getting more and more distorted. Oh. Well, that's the... Now the door is already open.
I'm a horrible mother.
Yes.
Where is he?
That much is established. What happened to the dude that was at the ticket booth? He's like all up in the door here. Wouldn't he be looking for me by the... Okay, shit has gone fucking awry. What the fuck? That's some aesthetic if I've ever seen one. No. Honestly, same. That baby is me. Same. I'm just gonna look at it just a little bit longer, so that way when I watch this I can take a picture of that. Same dude. Okay, so now that this baby's taking a nap, shit has gone super south. Salmon looks. I'm assuming that's me and Dawn. Or that or my mom and dad. Examine the hat. How much blood is on the hat now? Alright. Scoop. Oh. Does it see her cry. See her try. Ache her life. Oh, I'm dumb. It's based on the colors. Okay. Ask. Blue. Where's the other blues? Ask her why. This is really complicated, to be honest, and the controls are not making it any easier. So the first two red, let's see her cry. Oh, this is rough. Put the letters up. Oh no, you know what? No. That's way too much right now. Oh, that's nice. We get to examine this. They made it nice and shiny too, so that's I appreciate that. Okay, what's gonna be on the shopping list this time? Just remember, you are alone. Nobody loves you. Cowards no longer. Once was. Well, it's really sad. But, of course, let's open the door. Oh! pick thing. No. Ice pick.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god!
Okay. I don't know. It's 4:19. I'll do this for like another 10 minutes, I guess. Just gonna back to Miss Maynard. As we agreed in our meeting today, we continue to be batshit fucking insane. Let's be clear, you are in no way in sound. You're in clearly danger to everybody around you. Please note that your only escape from this should be drugs. A shitload of them, smoking, snortle, oral, intravenous. I'm pretty sure that means through your anus. Take them any way you can, and as often as you can. That shit can only make your life better. In case there's any doubt, you are suffering a relapse and nobody really cares. Nobody can help you. Don't fuck this up. Dr. Spock. Dunwick. Is that really what they're going for? Spock? I don't know if this is a good idea. I think you watch carrot and now it's all cut up. Now the face is gone. It's all smooth. Of course the door is locked. Of course this one's locked too. Of course there's spoons. Everything's getting worse now. Not gonna lie, I like this part of the game. Not because like it's like spooky, but like because it is a little spooky. But I like the this one. It's interesting, but it's also kind of spooked. Texture change. Oh, okay. Blood on the walls. I never really examined even the back of the picture. My two best friends, Dawn and Laura. Is it cute? Ask her why. See her try. See her try. Say bye bye. See her lie. See him die. Okay. I'm genuinely starting to get a little startled now. Shopping list. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a small break because this is genuinely getting me very anxious. Whew. Fuck this. Oh jeez. Okay, let's just go. Is there anything in the fridge? Opening it from afar. Teddy bear got stabbed. That's not fun. No, I don't want it. But I kind of do. This is what I signed up for.
Show yourself!
I don't know why I only right when I go down the staircase, and now the music has stopped. Of course. I will. Oh, fucking. Alright, I think that little thing on the bottom right means um there's a checkpoint. So I'm gonna just try something real quick. I'm gonna see if it saves for me. Let's try opening the game up again and see if it opens to that same spot. Jeez. Oh, fucking god damn this game. Why the fuck? Why is this so spook? Starting screen could take a little bit. Oh, it's still loading? Goodness. So, if anyone's watching this, that's cool. I appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying this as much as I have. This has been quite the trip. Still loading. At least the music is somewhat eerie. Alright, I think this might actually have crashed because it is not loading. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the game because I'm like 99% sure it just. Oh, nope, I lied. It just opened. Let's see if it continues to right where it was. This loading screen. Alright, it did. Alright, so cool. I'm going to end this for the night. To anyone watching this stream, that's cool. So overall, I dropped 7 frames only. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I don't think anyone was really watching, which I didn't really expect because it's like right now it is 4:27. So thank you guys for watching if you are. Like I'm probably gonna upload this to YouTube afterwards, but yeah, I'm gonna see how that works. But yeah, I will probably do another episode of this again tonight because I'm pretty sure I will be able to finish the game in 2 days. That's fine. So yeah, Arkib out. Thank you guys. Adios.